Could I get 4 teams of 4? Could you make that happen? And just get the same color as your team. We'll get 2 teams of white, maybe 1 team of blue. So what I'm about to set up is one of my favorite games that I use. It's called Flow Game, F-L-O-W, Flow Game. Let me get my first team of blue. Can I get all 4 of you across half court, spaced out? Beautiful. Let me get my team of white. We're gonna have to get a little bit creepy here. Let me get the white right behind the blue here. Good. All across half court, white behind the blue. Excellent. You're gonna be, you guys are going blue, your team of 4? Cool. We got one more 4 and we got a sub 6. All right, beautiful. You guys are going to be actually flowing to the back here, but let's actually start like this. We got 2 defenders on blue in the paint here. The other 2 are waiting here on the baseline. We're always going to rotate right now, offense, defense, out. I'm setting up the organization here. We're going offense, defense, out. You'll just flow with your team to the back of the line, okay? When you flow from offense to defense, only 2 of you can stay. I'm not going to designate which 2 are going to stay. That's going to force you to communicate. Let's get maximum space without running into those tables. Your objective in this flow game is to see if you can get a 9 or a 7 in 7 seconds. A 9 being an open layup, not contested, a 7 being an open off the catch 3. You're gonna see if you can get a 9 or a 7 in 7 seconds. That's it, okay? Let's get all the way wide here. Let's start the ball in the front of the line right there. We'll always start this with a shuffle pass, so you'll click the ball across the top, and then you're gonna go to your spot on offense. Where's your spot on offense? Okay, cool, that sounds good. You're gonna click the ball. Where's your spot on offense?
Wing.
Love that, good. You're gonna click the ball across. Where's your spot on offense? Where's your spot on offense?
Corner or paint.
Okay, pick one.
We'll go to paint.
Okay, good, I hate the paint. We'll go to the corner,
Yeah.
good. So you can go to the corner. When the ball hits your hands, you're attacking, and that starts our 7 seconds. You are hunting. So here's our triggers that we use as our triggers for the ball in transition, the 7-second game. Ball handler hunts. They're hunting a 9 for themselves. In transition, for the triggers that we teach, we do not want to pass the ball up the street. We only want to pass the ball up the street if it's for a 9. But we don't want to pass the ball up the street if someone doesn't have a 9. Here's why. You're a racker, which means I believe that you're the best player on the team at getting to the rack and creating a 9 for yourself. So I don't want you to give the ball to a worse player. You're racking. The only reason you would pass is if you've created a 7 for someone else in transition. Is that making sense to you? All right, beautiful. So we're going to have this line be the racker line every single time. So if you're the best ball handler, best creator, best finisher on your squad, you're going to this line. As soon as you click, you're unlocked and live. Defense is live for 7 seconds. Everyone else is spacing. You're racing and hunting. We're just trying to get our 7-second game. 1 shot only, I'll be counting it down, and we immediately flow. The outlet, whoever touches it, the outlet's always going to that line. So we can click and flow, click and flow. You guys ready to try it? All right, let's go. 6, 5. Questions I can observe. Why did you pass him the basketball? Yeah, so we don't care if there's a double. Why should you? This is a trigger, okay? This should trigger a pass. Why should you pass the basketball? What's the only reason the first 7 seconds you should pass the basketball?
Because they stopped the drive.
Not because they stopped you. You don't pass when you get stopped. Why do you pass?
Because if he's open.
Not if he's open. What if he's a terrible shooter? So good. So I haven't taught our triggers well enough yet. My trigger is the only reason for you to pass the basketball in the first 7 seconds is for a wide open off the catch 3. Now maybe he had that and didn't take it, but the fact that he didn't take it tells us, and we're learning right now, that you should have maybe turned it into a Barkley. You should have held the ball a little bit longer and made some more fakes. You could have waited for a burn cut right back here. You could have allowed him to crack back here. You got rid of the ball too soon. So that's me just teaching the trigger. Until we can trigger passes, reads, and until we have that vocabulary, we're not simple enough. I'm going to call a turnover, and just a reminder, here's the flow. 2 offensive players have to move to defense. You guys are going to flow with your team to the back of the line, and the ball's going to get kicked there. We're going live. Good, we're clicking, we're clicking, we're clicking, we're clicking, we're clicking, we're clicking. Good, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I like that, I like that, I like that, I like that. More patient. Brandon, I like how you were more patient on that possession, but you weren't patient enough. How do you know you weren't patient enough?
Because as soon as I got someone on my back.
Because he got his shot blocked, right? Did we achieve the objective? We're super clear on the objective. We got to get a 9 or a 7. This is 4-on-2. We haven't done it yet. So this is a great check for understanding for us as coaches. We got to do this. We can't move on from this until we can get a 9 or a 7 4-on-2.